Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Hilaal Live. Thanks for watching us on channel 347. We got back from the weekend. We covered the 13th annual Minara Chamber of Commerce Business Awards in Durban, and we bumped into so many great people that were nominated and also won in the individual categories. One such young man, who's the managing director of Hydra Power Group, Samir Khan, I thought let's invite him onto the program and find out a bit more. Joining us via Zoom, Brother Samir Khan. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you for hosting me.
My absolute pleasure. Once again, congratulations on your award. What does this award and recognition mean to you personally and maybe professionally as well?
Well, this award really shows all my hard work and determination that I'm actually getting recognized. And I think one of the major factors was getting people to view my product and look at the innovation in our own country rather than looking at first world countries.
Fantastic. Well, I agree with you as well. But for those that don't know too much about the Hydra Power Group, tell us a bit more. Give us a bit of history, maybe some of your innovative work that you've done over the last couple of years.
Okay. Hydra Power is a patented renewable energy business that utilizes building house wastewater to generate electrical energy. So we utilize the water for energy generation, and we further upcycle the water for human consumption with specialized machinery attached. And we further, should you not go down that route, then we utilize water for the washing of cars, gardening, and further purposes.
Oh, fantastic. What are some of the projects that you've implemented to date?
Okay, currently we installed our system on 2 hotels in Durban. So we installed one on the Seaboard Hotels and Accommodation. That's a 32-story building. And the current one we just finished off about 2 months back. We finished off the Royal Hotel. That's a 21-story building.
Fantastic.
So we made it more eco-friendly and more energy efficient.
Now, there's quite a few companies in this space, so, internationally and locally as well. What sets you and your company apart from some of those companies?
We the first to do this in the world, basically.
Wow.
So the last time I checked, when we got our patents passed, we were the first. The novelty lies in how we utilize the water. And yes, there is solar energy, there is wind energy, there is hydroelectricity. But we try to bring hydroelectric energy to the layman, so the everyday citizen.
So how did you come up with this? I mean, was it a light bulb moment? Was it, months and months of hard work? Tell us more.
Okay, well, it was years of hard work, but it actually occurred in a lecture room. So I was not paying attention.
Like all of us do.
Yeah, it was a module that was about soil chemistry, so it was a bit, you wouldn't get it on the first attention span.
Right.
So I looked out the window, got distracted by some pigeons, and I saw that they were drinking up some water and they were basically flapping their wings in the water. And during the interval or the break, I went outside, had a look. I noticed that the water was being emitted by the building itself, and the drainage was blocked. So after further investigation, I noticed that all these pipes are plumbed in one sector, and yeah, that's where the idea stemmed. I went back into the lecture room, and I sketched it out in my textbook.
Okay. All right. Well, I think, a lot of people come up with ideas like this, where it's maybe coincidental, and after exploring the idea a bit better, becomes a business like yours as well. What are some of your short-term, long-term goals? Where do you envision this idea, this project, this company going?
Okay, short-term, we would like to get multiple buildings in South Africa more eco-friendly and green, basically. So as you know, the world is perishing. Biodiversity is getting less by the day. And so if I could get short-term, get more buildings to go green, that's the way the world is headed. First world countries, etc. Long-term goals, I would love to enter the international markets. I believe the system will do well in the international markets. People are more interested in new technology, new ideas, uniqueness. They're keen on trying it out, basically.
Yeah. As a CEO, managing director, what's a typical day like for you as a young entrepreneur? Take us through some of those hours in the day.
To be very honest, most of the day is driving.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm the driver for the company. I'm having meetings, setting up staff, looking at new clients, doing some presentations. Uh, it's a turmoil of events that happen in a small 8-hour span.
Right.
Thereafter, after the 8 hours are passed, then you got to burn the midnight oils and then plan for the next month if you can.
Okay, that sounds like eventful day from day to day as well. What's your team look like? Do you have a big team at the moment? Is it growing?
Okay, we have 6 members currently, and then my brother is also part of my team. So if I'm not on site, he's there. I trust him, and yeah, he's also very creative. So if there's something I don't really see, he'll figure it out on site and then advise me later. So far, we have 6 full-time. Inshallah, we're expanding it bigger.
Inshallah. The long-term goals obviously depend on the contacts, the networking that you plan to do. Did you manage to do some of that the other night at the Minara Awards?
Yes, I did. I got some interested guys. One guy's actually in Cape Town, so I'll pay him a visit maybe in the December holidays and see from there. And yeah, I do have to follow up, but it's been busy. It was a Monday, it's a Tuesday, so I never had much time to follow up, and I don't really text people or message them on the weekends. I usually give them the space,
Right.
I believe that when you're at work, you should work. When you're resting, you should rest.
Yeah, good advice. Good advice. As a young entrepreneur, what drives you? What makes you wake up in the morning? What allows you to do what you do on a daily basis and make a difference?
Okay, so I always looked at what is my purpose, Do I really have to wake up and go and get a job and do the routine, or do I want to make a change and do I want to change the world for make it a bit better? And to be very honest, I believe I'm a bit crazy because I'll try and use something new that most people wouldn't do.
Right.
But those that are crazy enough to change the world usually do. So yeah, I will take the risk. I'll try the unthinkable. I mean, if you look at the Americans, the Japanese, they are doing the most. You see those things in movies and they're doing it. So why not? Why not South Africans? Why not somebody from Durban? Why not me?
Of course, and why not you? And you're doing a great job, and we're very proud to be in association with you as well. For someone watching this and saying, you know what, I have an idea, I'm not sure how to implement it. I'd like to be an entrepreneur. I'd like to be my own boss. I'd like to, just employ a whole lot of people, put a dent in the unemployment rate, for example. What advice do you have for them, Samir?
So young entrepreneurs, I actually feel very old, but younger entrepreneurs, just start. There's no better time than the present moment. If you wait for tomorrow, that domino will carry on. So just start. If you have 50% ready, start. You'll figure it out as time goes by. If you don't figure it out, your team will figure it out. I am as strong and powerful as I am because it's highly dependent on my team. It's good to surround your guys with people smarter than you, and you shouldn't take offense to that. If you're on the same goal and the same mission, then you will succeed based on how successful your team is. And don't give up. If people don't believe in you, it doesn't matter. Just believe in yourself. The real magic lies within you. It doesn't have to be with somebody else.
Brilliant. Samir, all the very best. We're going to follow your career very closely. We're all rooting for you. Well done on representing your community, your town, and South Africa as a whole as well. In closing, any last message you'd like to leave us with?
Sure. Make sure you dream big, and make sure you draw a solid boundary line between creativity and imagination. There's a lot of talk about people and society tells individuals to be creative. You cannot be creative without an imagination. So once you find the line between creativity and imagination, combine the both, and then the success will come.
Inshallah. Jazakallah, my brother. All the very best to you. We'll catch up with you on another date. Have a good evening. Assalamu alaikum. That's how we end Hilaal Live for this evening. Be back tomorrow between 7 and 7:30. Do join us then from the entire Cape Town team, and especially Sohail Barnes, Mohammed Parker, and myself, Luqman Shadrack. Have a great evening. Assalamu alaikum.